Hello, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. This is Life at 99 here with Ralph Kraychuk. We're conducting this interview to preserve your wisdom and insight for generations to come. You got a lot of it. So let's go ahead and get started. Can you tell us about your upbringing? Where are you from?
I'm from Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada.
Okay.
I lived on 741 Manitoba Avenue
All right.
in Winnipeg, and that's where I grew up. I attended my small years, early years, at St. Nicholas School, taught by nuns
Okay.
for maybe I would say about 5 years. And from there, I went to a major junior high school, King Edward, and when I joined there, I was there was patrol boys that were conducting at school, and I joined them while I was there, and we as time went on, I spent 3 or 4 years there, and then I went on to high school. But in my interim at King Edward School, we had this schoolboy patrol, and in the whole of Winnipeg, we won the award for one of the best in the school, in the community, the whole city, I should say. And from there, I went to high school, and I finished my grade 11 and continued on from there. I started working at a shoe factory, and from there I learned the trade of making of adjusting shoe heels for shoes in a shoe factory. And from there I continued to I thought to myself, well, my company that they were dealing with, they were dealing with a company that sells shoes and hardware, and I thought to myself that I'd like to change my place that I'm working at, and I started with McLeod's. From there, I continued my career for 40 years to the day, and left there. But that's my junior years. And I had my mother and dad that were very, very instrumental in my moving in my lifetime.
What were their names?
Pardon?
What were your mom and dad's names?
Philip and Margaret.
Okay.
And from there I continued working at that firm for 40 years to the day. That was my lifestyle. But in my interim, the junior years, I don't know if I told you, but I was taught by nuns for those early years.
Yes, you had mentioned that.
I did
nuns.
mention
So was that a Catholic school?
Yeah, Catholic school.
Catholic
Yes,
school.
yes. And that was my foundation of the Catholic upbringing. And that's what we got up to this time in my lifetime.
The early years, right. So your parents, Philip and Margaret, where were they from?
They were from Ukraine.
Okay.
Both of them. My dad came down here, and him and his brother came down to New York, and because there was turmoil in Ukraine. What's happened is there was some turmoil with going into the war stage.
Right.
And so as it was getting that way, so my dad took heed and decided to move to Canada. Got on a plane and landed up in New York and come down to Winnipeg to live. He met my mother in Winnipeg, and they got married, and we had 3 children. My sister, my brothers, both the 3 of them lived in our home on Manitoba Avenue for I'd say about 30 years. I left there at 30, but in the interim, I met my wife. My friend was working at a company, and he too had a girlfriend in a big department store, and from there I went with him at times to go to visit his girlfriend at a candy counter.
Okay.
And because he met this girlfriend there, and would you believe that I made a date with one of the girl that was working at the candy counter, and we dated, and I eventually married her, and after that we had to build a house for our place to stay, and I started doing it myself, and I started right from the beginning, and I built the house myself. But of course I had help with my relatives. They gave me a hand sometimes when they were in need, but in the interim, while I was building the house, I was working at a firm, and I come outside to pick up my car to go home, and my car was stolen.
Stolen?
Yeah.
Did you ever find it?
They found it, yes. I was going by it for maybe 3 weeks in a place where they were selling used cars, and I didn't even know that it was there. So nevertheless, it was, they found out that who took it, but you couldn't get any thing with it, because he was a boxing guy in the city of Winnipeg that had a lot of influence with money and stuff like that. So anyway, we located the car and got it back, and I continued on working on my home, and it was a difficult time in my time of at that time with building it, but nevertheless we persevered, and my wife and I worked hard at it to make sure that it happened that way. So, but it was a lot of work, and in the interim, we had an opportunity to buy a little place in resort of Grand Beach, kind of a little hut.
It's a cottage. It's not a hut.
It's a cottage.
It's a cottage.
Yeah. And we turned it around and worked at that and got it all turmoil, hauling lumber to the lake and stuff like that. It was difficult at times at that time, but nevertheless, we got it built, and to an extent where we got a nice, comfortable little building for us to share with our friends and family. And so we continued on with that, and my three boys, one is a priest. He too went to school, and my both boys were going to school, and the girl too, Sherry. Sherry landed up going to Florida as a nurse, and my two boys were home, and one was Terry. He was kind of orangutan. He had a motorbike, and his school. He was a good hockey player. Yeah, a real good hockey player, and he just bought himself a motorbike, and he met a friend with another friend of his who had a motorbike, and they thought, well, we're gonna do something with it. So from there on, his friend and my son Terry, they rode the bikes from coast to coast in Canada, and then from coast to coast in the United States of America. And they come back, and Terry came home, and he didn't know what to do. But in the interim, his friend was driving a motorbike and hit a pole and got killed. And so he lost his best friend, and he thought he'd better change places to live. He wanted to move to California. He went to California, and he wanted to work there, and he got a job in a drive-through water car wash, and he thought, well, I'm going to work there for a little while. So he did, and from there he left that, and he says, I'm going to go back home again to himself. And he didn't venture out on a plane or a train or anything like that. He got on a bus from California, and as he was driving home, coming home, he had a feeling that come on that changed his whole lifestyle completely. He come home and he told us that he is from here on in, he's going to go and study for a priest.
Wow, and he became a priest.
And he became a priest. But from there, he went to a university in Ottawa, and he passed with honors in his studies. From there, he moved to BC and was in a monastery there. And this monastery, he met a lot of high monks there, and they taught him the religion completely, and from there he moved on and still is a priest living in just outside of Toronto. And the other one was working at looking after fires up north. That was his lifestyle.
And this is Robert.
Robert.
Yes, your youngest son?
Youngest son.
Youngest
yes,
son.
Yes, I'm sorry. And he too started off working with there for many years, and now he instructs firefighters all over the place. He moved in the States when there's a big fire and things like that. He'd fly there and teach guys how to fight fires,
Saving lives.
And he come back and he now is just in his twilight years, gonna retire. Looking for retirement.
Aren't we all? And now you got another child of yours who's looking forward to retirement. She's my mom, Sherry.
Yes, yeah.
We'll talk about Sherry, her life, coming
Sherry.
down to Florida.
Oh, my dear Sherry. Yeah, she at an early age, she thought, well, I'll just go ahead and move to. She first went to school, a Catholic school, and in the interim, she made a decision that she wants to be a nurse. So she went, and from there she went to get her schooling, and when she got her schooling, she decided on going to nurse in Winnipeg. But at that time, they had enough nurses, and they didn't need them at that time. So what happened is that she took off and moved to Florida, and since then, it's nonstop in Florida.
Yes, you've benefited from that greatly, right? You've been to Florida every year for 35 years?
Yes, that's where I came, yeah.
You like the sun, you like the beach?
I love the sun, the beach. It was a nice place to visit and enjoy my retirement years, coming down here and enjoying the sunshine. And so that's what happened with my life. And here I am at 99 years old, and I'm happy with what took place in my lifetime. I've learned a lot, and I have good grandchildren that help me along, and I'm so proud of them. You wouldn't believe. I just all their achievements have make me happy, because it's not easy out there at times, and so I'm pleased that I'm at 99 to see all this evolvement with the families, and I'm just happy to be around.
Yes. Did you know that less than 1% of the male population in the entire world makes it to 99 years old?
Wow.
Less than 1%.
Wow. Wow. It's amazing. But, I'm still thankful to God that I still have my marbles. And I think I have my marbles.
You definitely do. We have video footage of you having your marbles. You got a grasp on reality.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so consequently, I'm just happy with my life so far. And what can I say? I'm here 99 years old telling you this, that I'm just happy.
Yeah. You've got your health. You've got your
my health.
family.
Yeah, I'm still around, and I don't know how long, but nevertheless, the families all helped me along the way. Oh my goodness sake. My families and relatives, just unbelievable. Unbelievable. When they find out one of my family can be with me, the other ones step up from nowhere. The cousins, they all come down and help me along. So I'm really thankful for that, it's very important to me. And hopefully we'll have a reunion again like we did have last year, but we'll see what happens as time goes.
Well, you've got the big 100 coming up in November.
Right.
Triple digits. You'd be a centurion. You lived a century, in late November, your birthday, you've lived an entire century.
Right.
That's pretty unbelievable.
It is. Well, it's a milestone. Unbelievable that I lasted that long. But somebody upstairs is looking after me, and I know that. There's no question about it, and I follow that, and that's it.
Absolutely. Well, thank you for giving us this interview today. This was nice.
You're more than welcome, Tom.
Yeah, that was great. And, everyone in the family, we love you, and we're grateful to have you around, and every moment with you is a blessing, and we love you very, very much.
Thank you, Tom.
And you're about to get on a flight back to Canada.
Yes, I am.
You're in Florida now.
Yeah, right.
Right? You're going back to Canada today with my mom.
Home.
And you're going to see all the family there, and we'll all be up north in November for your 100th birthday.
Oh boy, wouldn't that be nice?
Well, let's count on it.
Yeah. Well, thanks for the chance to relay my life to other people.
Well, thank you for relaying it to us. Thanks again to everyone for watching, everyone sending in their questions. And this is Ralph Kraychuk, Life at 99.
Thank you, Tom.
Thank you. We love you.
We love you too, Tom. Yeah.
Very good.